good evening, everyone. We are live and welcome to Life Coach Corner, Coach Like a Pro with Mental Model Series. Now, every person has the potential to have deeper, more meaningful conversation with their peers and loved ones. Discover today, as you join me, how top coaches and leaders use mental models to break past surface level conversation and achieve real result with their clients. So get ready. Now, get ready together with me. Get ready to understand how to weave mental models into a coaching process by listening to coaching practitioners and learning how they can bring structure, clarity, and depth into every session, helping their clients go from incremental progress to transformational change. Yan yung gusto natin sa coaching, transformational change. So Life Coach Corner is a groundbreaking initiative by Life Coach Philippines and is dedicated to fueling the growth of coaching professionals and enthusiasts. And our commitment is to empower the coaching community with essential resources and strategies, transforming coaching into a thriving profession. So we are streaming live today, through the pages of Life Coach Philippines Eastern Visayas, Life Coach Philippines Oman, Life Coach Philippines Kuwait, Life Coach Philippines Calabarzon, Tacloban, Life Coach Philippines Tacloban, Davao, and Central Luzon. So pili lang po kayo niyan. And if you have friends all over the place, of the places especially that I've mentioned, tag them along in here so that they can join our conversation. Don't keep this a secret. Share the link to your friends, loved ones, and family members. And if you are yet still to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, conveniently located in Sir Pioneer Center compound, corner Brixtons and United Street, Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., ready to keep you hashtag up all night. So join us in there, and then connect. If you need a conversation, a complimentary conversation, you can message 0917-586-1661 to connect with Coach Rizel. Siya pang sasagot. And if you want to join our profession, be one with us, as we and join the second fastest growing industry in the world today, which is life coaching. We are inviting you to another CACC Life Coaching Certification this coming December 14 and 28 in Decaf Coffee Republic. So connect now for registration assistance. And today we continue. Now this November is dedicated still into our sharing and exploration, conversation on the understanding of the different mental models, using it in our coaching. So each of this episode, we share to you the different mindset, different mental models, so that you as a practitioner, if you're a life coach right now, you as a practitioner may be able to use it and use it to be able to level up your practice in life coaching. Now, life coaching is how you see something, how you is a framework of how something works. And basically, each and every one of us our own mental models, because it helps us interpret the world and understand relationship better. So if you're one person desiring to really learn more of this different mindset and these different models, join us in here, be in here in our space as we share to you the different mental models that you can use with your clients. So if you're a coach, just like the coaches now in our space, in the digital space, we have Coach Lynn, Coach Orville, shout out to everyone. We have, hello Jeb, thank you for hopping in with us, and the rest of the coaches coming in. So hop in along with us and learn together with us this very night. So mental models has been in existence and has been studied since the 1940s. And if you have several of these mental models you have been learning, you actually have a trunk of knowledge where you can get something which you can use in whatever situation it's most applicable to you, because mental model actually work when it is applied. So when you apply it, that's where you experience the power of the different mental models. So as we embark in today's journey, open yourself to learning, and you can give your a key insight from this episode, gain actionable strategies, and remember that giving is a hallmark of empowered individuals. So your generosity will actually support whatever we do. So we have our how do you call it? We have our account in there where you can contribute if you want to bless us. And you have been blessed by us, you can just click on that link, no, follow the instructions so that you can join us in our quest to continuously help the next generation. So tonight is an exciting night, no, because we're going to be talking about embrace change, the power of a growth mindset. The power of a growth mindset. And have you ever thought, how can change lead you to growth? Naisip niyo na po ba yun? Paano yung pagbabago? Especially if you're one person who's always stressed out with transition. You're always stressed out with something new. May bagong policy, may bagong training, something new technology, anything, no? It takes, you're overwhelmed by these changes. Paano nga ba? How can change lead you to growth? And I remember, I'm one person who's a stickler. No? I'm a stickler for routine. I'm one person who likes things the way it is. And, I want to be able to really move through whatever it is that I have set because I want the control. No, how many of you, kaway, how many of you really want control? Isn't it right? And we don't like changes because when there's change, you have to really, adjust again, learn again, no, and all of those things. And and at times it's not easy, it's difficult. No, so now we're gonna be talking, yes, Coach Lino, the power of growth mindset. So when you talk about growth mindset, no, I remember during the time, when I was just starting, I cannot accept, I do not see entrepreneurial activity as something like as a profession. I mean, I was trained in a space of, going to college, and then definitely the next step would be employment. And to me, employment assures me of future. And so when my husband starting really going into business and trying to think of possible ways and what business to take, though we had really this rough time because we had many dialogues and many confrontation and arguments, because to me business is, or even and it's even a business, but entrepreneurial endeavor is something that is not sure. It's uncertain. That's why I don't really like it. No, and I just want I just want things to be the way it is. As comfortable with it. How come you need to change when I remember there's a question, how come you're gonna change it when it's working? Are you familiar with it? No? Familiar po ba kayo? Hello, Coach Tintin. Thank you so much for joining us. And Coach Eva, I have also Coach Eva here. Thank you so much for hopping in with me. So if ain't broken, why fix it? No? So it's the opposite really for growth mindset. No? It's the opposite of growth mindset. When you talk about growth mindset, it is believing, no? It is believing in dedication and hard work. And it's not about brains and talents, no? It's actually more to it, because brains and talents are just the starting point. Can you connect with me? Now, if this is the first time you're seeing me and you're not familiar with me, I'm Life Coach Marife Garpin from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a CACC Life Coach since, a practicing life coach since 2019. And by background, I'm a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience, but I've transitioned myself to becoming a coaching entrepreneur. Kaya if you heard my story earlier, I said I don't like changes. And so when I graduated, I know I'm going to be working as a nurse, and that's where I want to retire. I mean, I don't want change. I want things to be as it is, because I can control it, and I know, and I can anticipate. Especially for nurses, no, we are trained to anticipate. And if you don't have the control, and if you don't have the background and the know-how, you're gonna take an experiment, mahirap mag-anticipate. So it's a big leap. No, it is a big leap. No. So I've transitioned from from being a nurse to becoming a coaching entrepreneur. I'm a passionate mental health advocate through mindful parenting. I believe that mental health begins at home and it can end at home. I've been going around the Eastern Visayas to really create awareness on mental health, and it's a far off from what I used to do, where I get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, exercise, I go to the hospital at 7, I do the things that I needed to do, and then I attend meetings and then I go home. It's far off because now I've been moving around. And when you talk about growth mindset, you cannot have a status quo. And I remember a quote that says, when stagnancy breeds, no, you die in your very core. No. So growth mindset is that. No, growth mindset is that. It is believing in dedication and hard work. It's not just simply sitting down and say, kailan ako mapopromote? How can things be better for me? A growth mindset really you have to really stand up. You have to be intentional. You have the talents, you have the brains, it's a starting point for you, but you gotta move. Now, this mindset, no, the growth mindset is best used in career development, handling challenges, and goal setting. And when you come into the growth mindset, there are three powerful questions that you need to be able to understand so that you can be able to really evaluate yourself and look at yourself if you are actually in the growth mindset. No. And again, when you talk about growth, there can be no growth without challenges. No. And I remember my Bible study teacher telling me that when you talk about growth, it's a test, it's a test of time, uh, time, uh, talent, and the word. No. So it's that. No. So it's important. No. So the first question that you need to really be able to answer is that what challenges could you view as opportunities for growth? That means you see challenge as an opportunity for growth. Are you that person? Do you view challenges as something that will grow you? So what challenges could you view as opportunities for growth? Now, every challenges that we face is an opportunity for growth. When we overcome challenge, we become stronger and resilient. And today we're celebrating, not celebrating, but we're commemorating the 11th anniversary of Typhoon Yolanda. And people have said that we have become resilient. No? So what challenge have you overcome which made you more resilient? Now we learn new things. You have to remember, we learn new things about ourselves and about the world around us on a daily basis. We also develop new skills and abilities that can help us in the different areas of your life. And I remember in the book, the upcoming book of Master Coach in Unseen and Yet Unshaken, Master Coach A wrote in there where he said, warriors are made in the wilderness. Warriors are made in the wilderness. And so you cannot grow and you cannot be tough and become your best version or who you want yourself to be if you do not see challenges as an opportunity for growth. Another question that you need to really look into is how would focusing on progress over outcomes change your approach? No? Isn't it right that we were taught to really look for the output, especially for nurses? No, we have to really know the output so that we have to be able to really help the client. No, so hello, Coach Tim. Every challenge makes us stronger and more resilient. Yes, Coach Tim. No, so Coach Tim. So, how would focusing on progress over outcomes change your approach? Now, finding a way to evaluate yourself more positively based on progress is much more better than looking into outcome, no, because when you focus more on your output, you will come into a space of judging your worth based on what you have achieved. So just like if you kind of feel that I'm not in becoming a better employee because I'm not promoted, it's gonna pin you down and it's gonna zap your energy. No. but rather if you look into your progress since day one, no, on the process, no, then you're going to be able to celebrate every small win that is contributing to you becoming better. And I remember as a mom, no, as a mother, kaway-kaway doon sa mga parents, I have set myself to really have set myself to, I mean, I've set a goal and a desire in my heart to really become better as a parent. And I cannot base myself on the output because it will still take a longer time. Because hindi naman po madali, no? Madali yung pangarap na gusto ko. It's not easy. I have to, sabi nga ni Master Coach A is I have to be able to roll my sleeves and do the work. And it's never easy. It's never easy. So if I'm fixated on the output, which may not happen just yet, I'm going to be discouraged. But if I am focused on the progress of how I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, basing from where I came from, then I will be able to celebrate my small win. No? While you may have done a lot of effort or progress towards your goal, you may not see it. No? May mga panahon, no, na nagtatrabaho ka na pero hindi mo pa rin nakikita yun. Hindi mo pa nararamdaman. No, hindi mo pa ramdam. And so you get discouraged if you are focusing on the result or on the output. But if you are looking and more focused more on the progress, your progress on a day-to-day, especially on a day-to-day basis, no, you will have less frustration and you will have a better set state of mind. You got to learn. We always say this in life coaching, to trust the process. Trust the process and stick to it rather than adjust continuously to a specific result. No? So if you are one person and you're goaling, you have a big goal, you can divide that goal into smaller steps or milestone to be able to see progress even when a complete goal is not achieved. And I remember celebrating for the start of a beautiful conversation and a beautiful relationship, no, with my children. The mere fact that they can call me whenever there's a problem, that's a progress because they never did that. So if you're also one person on a space of wanting to level up in whatever you're doing, or you are a coach and you have a coachee who's needing really to move forward, the focus is on the progress and not on the output. Never on the output, or else you get frustrated. Now, focusing on the process or the progress and trusting in hard work, there is a an episode of Master Coach A in Think Talk broadcast, which you can move through, no? And it talks about the Mamba mentality. And the Mamba mentality was actually made famous by Kobe Bryant. No? And Kobe Bryant is, we knew of what happened to him. And Kobe Bryant said that Mamba mentality is basically focusing on the process and trusting in the hard work when it matters the most. And that's the struggle because we don't like change. We don't want to embrace change because change will gonna be bringing us back to work. Because if you have been used to the job that you have right now, it's no longer work. It's a routine. And even if you are blindfolded, you know already what you're gonna do. But if you embrace change, you're back to zero, back to adjustment, back to learning. But again, if you want to really grow and develop that mindset, a mindset of a champion, then you got to be able to look into the process, look into your progress, focus more on it than on the output. Now, a lot of people stop. No? They stop when they meet challenges, no, as they move towards their goals, or even when they're already handling challenges, they gave up on it. Because according to the survey, people can easily actually just let go of everything. And according to the survey, the most common challenges that affects career people, no, are lack of qualification, not enough experiences, self-doubt, changes in industry, among others. And if you're listening to me right now, isn't it right that at this 21st century, all of those things, all of those challenges are present because life is fast paced. It's a fast transition nowadays with the digital revolution. And so we hate the change. We have doubt if we can do this because we have never done it before. No? And so it is important to come into the space of learning to embrace the change so that we can grow ourselves. And the third powerful question that we need to look into if we want to embrace change so that we can, no, as I said, embrace change so that we get to enjoy and we get to cultivate the power of a growth mindset, no, is what new skills or knowledge can you start building today? As I've said earlier, it is not easy for change, and we want things to be on a status quo. We don't like discomfort because change will always bring discomfort. But it is important, no, to come into a space of asking yourself if you want the power of a growth mindset. What new skills or knowledge can you start building today? Developing new skills can help you stand out to, stand out your potential. You bring your potential out to the open for future employers to see that. Acquiring in-demand skills will actually demonstrate your commitment to growth and can enhance your qualifications as well, making you more competitive candidate for an opportunity that is coming. And I remember when I was still in working in the hospital, it took a while for the nurse supervisors and head nurses to really enroll in the master's program. It was it they kind of feel they don't need it because they were already in the position that they have been yearning. Head na po sila, no, and 7 to 3 a.m. 7 to 3 p.m. na lang ang duty, so there's not much more. Wala ka nang hingin kasi nga okay na yung schedule mo, steady ka lang sa pang-umaga, no, so wala kang kakaagaw dun, no. But it just so happened that the Department of Health decided that they were going to be, before giving accreditation to a certain hospital, it included the the requirements that those who are in the head nursing position must have certain qualification of a master's degree. And so it became a struggle. No, it took a while for them to warm up with it, but they came into a space of walang choice, kaya ginawa na lang. No? But this is one thing. No? This is one thing. Because when you talk about growth mindset, you come into a space of opening up yourself to the challenge, giving yourself that go, no, and cheering yourself up to learn something new because you know that you have innately in it in you. And I remember in Master Coach A's Mamba mentality, he says, there's always a champion inside of you. There's always a champion inside of you. And when you talk about Mamba mentality, Kobe Bryant actually was one person who embraces because he was always on a quest of excellence. It's a champion mindset. And it is a growth mindset that can level you up to the things that you want for yourself. No? So a growth mindset will bring you to a space of developing your intelligence, because a fixed mindset would say, let's just stay as is. And definitely, if you are in a growth mindset, you embrace challenges. You persist in spite of the setback. So even if there's change, I don't like this, I will just do this. I will embrace it. I will learn. You see effort as a path to mastery. and you learn from whatever criticism, whatever feedback that would be given to you, and you find inspiration in the success of others. So when you are in a growth mindset, you actually are happy to see growth in other people because you do not see them as a threat or a competition. Embracing change is not easy. That's the very reason why you must come into a space always of understanding your true north or your true why. How come you will embrace change so that you can develop the power of a growth mindset? A growth mindset will bring you anywhere, can open doors of opportunities. So, how are you in your embracing the change so that you can develop and experience the power of a growth mindset? Now, you got to remember this one: your mindset will grow you, and when it grow you, then you become. Then you become. If you're a parent listening to me right now, we all have to really like open up ourselves, start learning, embrace the changes that we're seeing in our children, in the society right now, and start learning to be more creative, to connect with them and have communication with them. Because only then we will be able to grow ourselves and effect growth also in our children. So maraming salamat po for hopping in here with me and listening to this beautiful conversation on embracing change, no, for the power of a growth mindset. No, only people who have the growth mindset can be and stand at the front of change and say, I will conquer this and I will overcome. So maraming salamat po for hopping in here with me. And thank you. Maraming salamat po. No, so I hope that you've learned, no, and especially if you're a coach, this is life coaching is a change that you've got to embrace. No. Life coaching is a powerful tool to develop your growth mindset so that embracing change will never be a roadblock to becoming. So you can watch the replays of all the episodes on the Facebook pages of Life Coach Philippines International and the rest of our platform. So for high definition videos, you may visit and subscribe to Coach AI Connect YouTube channel. Now don't miss tomorrow's episode with Master Coaches Min, turning your dreams to reality, smart goal setting. So join us again tomorrow. Don't forget to share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment or return of insight from this beautiful episode. Thank you so much. God bless everyone. Stay mentally fit, stay alive, and live beautifully. Love, bam, boom. God bless.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.